You just tuned it in.
Global and worldwide.
Hitting you on the one with no delay. Because it's the fighter's voice.
The Fighter's Voice.
With your fighting host, Richard Ortiz.
And the formidable co-host,
Mr. Cole Escovedo. Remember, every fighter has a voice.
Fresno, California. We're live here in Mad Productions Studios, right off of Shaw before you hit Fresno State. And remember, in Fresno, we're all Bulldogs because we're going for Fresno State Bulldogs. That's just a plug right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about some upcoming bouts. We got Andy Vincent's fighting this Saturday on the undercard of Tyson Fury, MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada, live on ESPN2. Also, in the MMA world, I won't go too far on that because Cole Escovedo, the co-host with the most, he'll be touching on that tomorrow on the Fighter's Voice Kick-Ass podcast. But I got to let you know about Machida and Chael Sonnen. I mean, that's going to be awesome. I mean, there's two old-timers, but they still got a lot to offer to the sport. There's going to be a lot of things going on. We're going to do some recap. We're going to congratulate Gabriel Flores Jr., who won unanimous decision 8 rounds on ESPN. I mean, the kid keeps growing and growing. Whoever they put in front of him, he's been taking care of business and doing it single-handedly with his left and his right hand. And a great tandem father-son trainer with Gabriel Flores Sr. We're going to be talking about a few things coming up. And also, what am I hearing about Justin Bieber, Tom Cruise? I'm hearing about Conor McGregor. I'm hearing about Mark Wahlberg. Somebody even threw in the name. Check this out, Mario Lopez. Now, I think he'll take them all on and make quick work of that. That's just my assessment. We got a great show for you today. From Madera, California, we have Jesus Sanchez, who's going to be going to war August 3rd on Toscano Promotions, Stockton, California. He'll be on the undercard of the main event that's going to be blowing up. And remember, Toscano Promotions, this will be their 3rd event putting together. So they're not a one-hit wonder. They're here to stay, and they've been putting on professional events at its highest. And also with us in studio, we have his brother, Hugo, who is playing the role of / manager, / brother, / trainer. And you know the way that goes, my man. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to take care of you who's close to you. And who else but your brother, your blood, your corazon, the ones that you can really trust. Because in the sport of boxing, the only one you can trust is yourself with that left and that right. Enough said, man, because I don't want to go on and on. But I want to talk about this. Listen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, www.youtube.com/The Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition. And I do want to say this. We'll touch a little bit about it, but Andy Ruiz, once again, the heavyweight champion of the world, who's in Mexico right now. The last time I heard, he was eating enchiladas and tacos with the president of Mexico. So,
yeah, enjoying.
He's enjoying it. Hey, enough said. Welcome to the show, Jesus.
Thank you for having us.
And what's the nickname? The Babyface Assassin?
The Babyface. Yeah, you could say assassin.
Yeah, that's right. Just like Marco Antonio Barrera, something like that. Hugo, my man.
Yeah.
I need to get security here, man, because we can't allow that hat in here, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, my gosh. 49ers, and we got to get you a Fighter's Voice hat. Yes, we do got to get you one, man. But let's cut right to it, man. Long time no talk. The last time we spoke, we were at a different studio in Fresno, California. Yeah. Hey, I want to say what's up to Big Al Perez, who gave me that opportunity. That was back in the day at AM 1680, The Voice. So now we're here, America's Choice, the only voice that matters. Talk to us about your career and talk to us about the opportunity you have August 3rd.
Well, I mean, I started boxing at 16 years of age, and it was pretty kind of late for the sport.
Was that amateur or, amateur. Yeah, of course, amateur?
Amateur, yeah. I didn't have too many amateur fights. I only had 16 amateur fights. And I got this opportunity to go and train with Coach Joel Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, over there, and I did for a full year. I had my pro debut over there at the Fantasy Springs Casino.
Right.
With under Golden Boy Promotions.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya.
Mm-hmm. I had my first 2 fights with Golden Boy, and then decided to come back. Different kind of reasons. And I'm still working hard every day, every day I go to the gym.
And I believe you're 4 wins, 1 loss, and 3 knockouts?
Yeah.
Colorful record, my man.
Yeah,
colorful record.
Yeah, just little by little, I'm not a signed fighter. It's difficult to get fights, but, Toscano Promotions is giving us opportunity. And
there you go.
Yes, we
You know, I will say this: they're pretty level-headed people. They're pretty down to earth, and in this game, they're pretty honest. And that's hard to say about other promoters and other trainers that put on other venues. And I know you've been working close with your brother Hugo. What role exactly has he been playing? Matchmaker, trainer, promoter, brother?
He's been my main supporter. You know.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair to say.
Yeah, we started boxing at the same time. You know, but
Okay.
I took it, you know, more far, you know, to the pro level. And no, we've always been together. Like we're raised to be a family together.
Okay,
and supportive,
a close, well-knitted family.
Yeah, and now
It kind of, I don't mean to interrupt, but it kind of reminds me of that relationship with Daniel Valdivia and his brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were very close. And
Yeah.
what's his brother's name? I want to say Joaquin. I believe it's Joaquin. Yes, is it Joaquin? I don't know. I'll stand correct. Somebody text me and correct me right now.
Yeah.
But no, it's good to have family support. It's good to have, especially your brother, not just support, but that's actually helping you out in the ring. I understand he does some training with you.
Yeah, no, he's been my trainer right now, and you know, we started training camp already, and then we you know he's on me all the time, and you know, working hard for our next fight. And actually, he also like contacts the promoters, the matchmakers, and everything for me to get on their shows, you know.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, on my third fight, my brother got me the fight
there you go.
there at Richmond when I fought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have more than just a brother role. I mean, it's you wear many hats, from manager, promoter, even matchmaker at times, trainer.
Yes.
How do you handle all that? And you have a full-time job?
I have a full-time job. I'm also a dad already. You know, I got my family as
Oh,
well.
congratulations.
So, you know, I take his career very seriously because, you know, he's already at the moment where he needs to keep on fighting.
Yeah.
And who else is going to do it, you know?
Exactly.
Jesus is very talented, tall, 147, 6'2", with a long reach, you know?
Yeah. The whip, right? Is that what they
whip,
call it?
yeah,
the whip.
yeah.
The whip.
My former coach.
The whip.
Yeah,
Former coach Tommy Avalos.
Tommy Avalos T.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, when you're in a southpaw stand, then you got the whip, and I'm not talking about a hook. I'm talking about that jab. So,
Yeah.
you know, I want to see it. You know, like that Tommy Hearns jab.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So, you know, that's when he was actually in with Coach Joel Diaz. That's when I started getting more interested,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
because it got kind of tough after his loss, you know,
Yeah.
for him to get fights. So then,
Let's talk about that if you don't mind. Where did that loss take place at, and how long ago was it?
I fought.
Was that your third fight, your fourth fight?
It
or-
was my second fight.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Yeah, I mean that. If you want to tell a little bit of the story about what happened.
A learning lesson.
Yeah, I'm just like this kid. I mean, he was Cuban. He had over 300 amateur fights.
Oh wow.
We took the
Cuba
fight.
team.
We took the fight. We watched videos of him. You know, I mean, I was sparring over there the best. You know.
Yeah.
And I was very confident. You know. And I had the chance to drop him in the second round. I dropped him, but I mean, just maybe not enough experience. I only had 16 amateur fights. I didn't know how to finish.
Oh,
him.
16?
16.
Okay.
Yeah. And
What's a life lesson? I count that as a life lesson. I mean, to
Yeah.
get in the ring, you're only your second fight, and to get in there with over 300 amateur fights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What weight was that at? The same weight, 147s?
It was that one was
141, he actually weighed in, so he dropped a lot of weight.
141.
Okay.
Yeah. And
What's he doing now? If you don't mind me asking, is he still fighting?
a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levon Navarro, the machine gun. He's actually about 10-0.
He's a 10-0 right now.
Okay.
We just, I mean, you know, BoxRec, the website, and we always following, see how like my ex opponents.
Yeah, that's good. That's fair.
I just, you know, like doing that.
Yeah.
And he just fought not too long ago. He fought Brady's Prescott.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's the one who knocked out, gave Amir Khan his first loss.
Okay.
So he won. I mean, he's doing good. You know.
Yeah.
Even for that fight, it was like,
Got some experience.
yeah, for that fight. I mean, it was we were gonna get signed to whoever wins. You know.
Oh, okay.
By Golden Boy.
Yeah.
For some reason they didn't sign him. He's the one who won. You know?
Well, maybe they found out that he was really like 35 years old or something, man. I mean, I mean, let's keep it real, because 300 amateur fights. A lot of times they'll go in there and say, well, not just people from that area. I mean, boxing is what it is. I mean, you'll take on a guy and you're fighting him. He's from Mexico, and you're thinking it's his 7th fight, and he'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was my 70th fight." Because a lot of times these records, they get tossed and turned, and they get there's maneuvering around. And I just had to throw that in there, man, because 300 amateur fights.
Yeah.
And it's hard. When he fought you, what was his record?
He was 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was 1-0 at the
Okay.
time.
Well, maybe just very well groomed and experienced.
No, yeah, definitely. I learned a lot from that. You know, sometimes like they say, you learn more from your loss.
Well, absolutely. I mean, look at Carnelo when he lost to Floyd Mayweather. I mean, that loss did him better.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a blessing in disguise, so to speak. And Mayweather was a genius because he said, I'm going to take this guy on now that he's young and green, because when he gets seasoned, I really don't want to mix it up with this big boy.
Yeah, I just kind of don't like it. Like, and the professionals, a lot of people see it like if you lose one time, it's kind of like your career's over, and they kind of put you to the side. I don't really like that, you know. I mean, that's what it kind of happened to me. Like,
To be honest with you, if you're gonna lose, I'd rather lose early than late, because late in the career, when you're a contender, say you're 12-1 and you're on your way, one loss, honestly, can put you back a year or two. Anybody that knows real boxing will put you back 2 years.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful right now, and prepare yourself. And boxing's a different sport, man. All it takes is one punch, one mistake. It's a chess match.
Yeah, I look at the fight with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people saw Joshua win. You know, just.
Well, yeah, a lot of people, they saw a car, and that was like a Ferrari, and then they saw a Trans Am.
Yeah.
But it's what's in the Trans Am as opposed to, you just see a Ferrari. When I say that, because he's very well chiseled, very well groomed. He looked the part like another Evander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, Frank Bruno, and then you see a guy and you overlook him. But I've always knew, honestly, that Andy Ruiz was light on his feet, only because I studied him and I watched him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it wasn't, what's that?
I'm saying he has fought over here at Sigma Center a couple times. You know?
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
he's fought a couple times.
Yeah.
Very nice guy, down to earth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually released an old video. Well, I released the video that when he was on the show that Wednesday prior to his winning the bout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to release some more videos, man. I haven't really been doing that, but yeah, I need to, man. Get that following. So let everybody know what we're doing, man.
No, yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
But see, you got your trainer helping you, and with me, I mean, we have a team here at the Fighter's Voice, but if it doesn't get posted, it's not going to get posted. So I got to make sure we take care of all that. But we got a great team, man. I'm not here to talk about my spill or would have, should have, and could have, man. I'm here to talk about you, man. I'm excited. August 3rd, man. You're going to lace them up, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been a while. I haven't got the chance to step in the ring, you know, and I'm very excited. You know, inviting all my people, to come support me, and I'll be ready for it. And I'm always in good shape.
What color shorts are you gonna wear? I always like to ask these questions leading up, man. Everything. I want detail, man.
I have used the same trunks for all my fights.
Yeah.
They're like burgundy and black.
Oh no, hey, those are nice. I did. Yeah, your gear is pretty nice.
Yeah, they're like the kind of like snake. Snake
I remember those.
But we're thinking of maybe getting some other ones.
Yeah.
Maybe the color probably royal blue and silver.
That's right.
Or royal blue and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're thinking maybe with sponsorships we could be able to get.
Yeah, I mean you never know what's out there, man. I mean might see some logos on there. The Fighter's Voice, thumbs up for Richie,
Definitely.
or Good News Ministry, because I got to give a shout out to my man Eddie Gallegos, Pastor Eddie Gallegos, and that's a whole new segment. We're going to be touching about that on the second segment, because I'm going to be talking about Hugo and his role at Good News Ministries. You open it up to the world, the public, and you are making a difference, my man. I grew up with Eddie. I got some stories to tell you about him. I will say this, and I'm not going to put him on blast. He wasn't always behind a pulpit. you know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to say this or that. But the man's living for God, and But he still. Hey, do you notice all those pictures of food he posts all the time?
Yeah.
Hey, he can cook, huh? So it's truly what he says: beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Because he's really doing that. Because like when he writes a sermon, at the same time he'll be turning the tortilla around on the comal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just he's multitasking, man.
Yeah. No, he's a great person.
He's a great person.
He opened the doors for us in that gym.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Especially a nice gym in Madera.
Yeah, it is, and there's a lot of youngsters that go there. His main reason is just to keep kids out of the streets, or and just to maintain them being there in shape and everything.
Yeah, no, Eddie hits hard. No, Eddie hits very hard.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you all those stories and how I know.
I've done mitts with him before. It's really
what I'm talking about. Take 35 pounds off him, younger and faster and meaner. Yeah, Eddie was mean. You know how he smiles and saying when he lays hands on you and prays for you and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he does it now. He's gentle, but back in the day, no, he wasn't always so nice. He's a good baseball player.
Yeah.
And in football, he'd take a cheap shot. If you're not looking, he'll take it. Eddie, you watching right now, my man? He probably is. I know right now they're in Bible study. It's Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a big shout out right now. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back because I'm going to be talking about Hugo, his role with Good News Ministry, and his role. I want to know what his role is going to be come August 3rd. Rich Ortiz here, the fighter's voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be coming right back. And I'm going to get underneath the skin here of Mr. Sanchez, Hugo, and we're going to find out exactly what's going to take place August 3rd when he walks in those ropes. We'll be coming right back.
I'm Bob Arum, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
My name is Andre Ward.
Knocking out the competition.
Fighters Boys!
The Fighters Voice.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighters Voice Radio Show.
Mad TV, Fresno, California, the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. We're back from commercial break. Once again, if you just join us right now, we have Hugo Sanchez. We got Jesus Sanchez, who will be competing at the 147-pound division, Stockton, California, 209, making it happen, representing the 559 Madera, California. So if you're a true fan of Madera, every time I will bump into somebody from Madera, they're saying, we need to have fights here in Madera. Well, we don't have a promotion team in Madera. We don't have a place in Madera, but we will very soon. But the second thing we can do is go support my man from Madera, California, born and raised, August 3rd, Stockton, California, Toscano Promotions. I'm holding up the poster right here, as you can see it right here. Bam. You have any questions, you hit me up, because we're going to be giving out some tickets. We're going to be giving out some gear. Check out this hat right here. We're going to be giving out all kinds of stuff. But, you know, most of all, we got to go support my man right here. And also, since we're talking about this, do you have tickets for sale? Are you guys selling tickets yourself?
Definitely.
Now, if we need tickets, how do we get a hold of you? Through the Fighter's Voice, or you got a website, you got a channel? Let's drop it right now, how they can get a hold of you guys for tickets.
You could guys hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is babyface_champ. And yeah, just hit me up. We have tickets for VIP tickets, $60. And then the
That's
general,
cheap, man, for professional entertainment.
The VIP ones, yeah, and then $35 for the general ones. And then the tables, they have tables of 8. How much is it?
They got 20 tables available for $700, 8 people.
Oh, then,
per
oh yeah,
table.
okay, you can share that though.
Yeah, everybody can pitch
Yeah,
in.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, contact me. Basically that. Just babyface_champ on Instagram.
And if they can't get a hold of you, because if you're training or something, Hugo, can they get a hold of you? How do they get a hold of you, my man?
Definitely through Instagram. I have a Babyface boxing team.
Okay.
And then through Facebook as well, Hugo Sanchez also as well.
Okay. I want to tell you a little story. And did you notice how I texted you today? And I said, hey, what's your IG? And I said, what's your brother's IG?
Yeah.
Well, you were rocking a shirt and you were wrapping his hands.
Yeah.
And it said Lalo's Boxing. Now, I will say this, Lalo, okay? Lalo, you're not afraid to say different things against different fighters, and that's your style. But the guy is one of the hottest people on Instagram today. Lalo's Boxing is freaking blowing up. And I will say this, and nobody is safe.
Yeah,
Don't let him catch you slipping. He'll call out Floyd Mayweather. He'll call out Tank. He'll call out whoever he needs to. If he thinks they're cherry picking, or if he thinks they're not up to par, he's going to let you know. He's in a well, he put you on blast. People can call it put you on blast, but I like what he said today. He said, he took it out of this one. He said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Meaning his numbers. And before they shut him down, he was at 69,000. And then for whatever reason, he got shut down. Came back up. In 2 weeks, he was up to, well, now he's at 17,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the hottest IG.
Yeah, definitely.
And he stands on that. And, yeah, his style's a little different than I would say. Everybody's different. But if you're caught doing something, he's going to let you know, and he's going to put it out there.
Yeah, you got me by surprise today with a shout out. Thank you, Lalo, for giving me that
Oh,
shout
did he
out.
give you a shout out?
Yeah, me and
that's
Jesus
good
as well.
Oh, right
Yeah.
on, my man.
Thank
Lalo,
you.
that's what's up. Class act, my man.
Definitely. Thank you.
Lalo, you still owe me something to drink. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a Gatorade either or a slushie either, my man. Come on, brother. No, Lalo's good people, man.
Yeah.
He entertains, on social media. He entertains.
No, he's very entertaining.
Yeah.
He sits back and just watch it happen, because they'll go at it. The guys
Yeah.
that are going out, he go, no, F that, or forget you, or no, or yes, and he just puts it out there.
He was on it with, I forgot who it was. It was not too long ago.
No, it was Tank. Tank
Oh,
Davis.
yeah, Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, and he said, Tank said something like, okay, I know who you are. You're trying to get attention or whatever. And then Lotto just, kind of said, okay, I guess I better watch my back because he's looking for me, and LOL. You know what I mean? And then he let Mayweather, he posted Mayweather getting rocked by Shane Mosley. So
I
you know
seen
what
that.
that's doing? Mayweather's probably at home or, putting money into his strippers at his club and saying, who's this guy right here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it's all good, man. I like the style that he has. A little different, but I like it. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Because that picture, I saw it and I sent it to him.
Yeah.
It was about maybe 12:30.
Yeah.
And he sent back fire. And first thing he says, hey man, what's their IG? Because I want to support them.
Yeah,
So that's what's up, man.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Lalo's Boxing, my man. We got to get him down here in the show.
Definitely. Hopefully.
Yeah. No, he's cool, man. Yeah, he's starting to get a little following, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He says he
more
owes you.
than that. Yeah, he does owe me. You do, Lalo. Lalo, you do, bro. Come on. It's all good. No, that's my dog right there. He's doing really well for himself. But let's turn the shift back on Hugo. August 3rd, man, what is your role? Are you sitting on the VIP seats? Are you sitting on the $60 seats? Will you be backstage? Will you be wrapping the hands? Or will you be in his corner?
I'll be in his corner definitely. Hopefully as the main voice.
Yeah.
We're still building the team. Definitely. To
Okay.
People who Jesus trust.
Okay.
That way we can have in that corner
Mhm.
full of trust and. I got to make sure to get him ready. Everybody knows when Jesus is in that ring, there's an
Yeah.
action-packed fight,
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah. Always, my main concern is always, I'm always in the gym, always,
Yeah.
but always try to be in shape, in good shape. And,
Uh-huh.
when you're in good shape, you can do whatever you want in the ring.
Let me make some, with your permission. Let me make some
Yeah.
phone calls, man. I mean, let's
definitely.
see if we can get Carol the Cut Woman in there, or if we can get just Marky from the LA area, or I'll even give Stitch a call. All they can say is, "Hey, no, I'm booked," or what exactly are they looking for?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that corner right there, when you have, I really don't care for the Patriots. But as long as they got Brady, they all believe they can win. And I know you got a great team, but like you said, we're still putting our team together. If there's any way possible I can make a phone call, I'll call
perfect.
Freddie Roach.
Well,
you know what
me
I mean? We'll do it.
Me and Carol are very.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're always in contact and on Instagram.
She's actually going to be on the show next Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. She's going to be on the show tomorrow. Right now, she's going to kick my butt. No, yeah, she's going to be on the show tomorrow.
She's always been nice to me, and we always,
Well, she ain't really too nice to me because the first time I met her, dude, she tried to hit me with the right
Nah,
hand.
yeah.
We took a picture. She said it was an uppercut. It wasn't because I kind of rolled it a little bit. But no, she tried to hit me with the right hand.
You got your moves already too.
No, I was like, hey, what's she trying to do, man? But she wasn't laughing. No, and I was like, okay. And then
What
she goes,
happened?
yeah. And then she goes, what's up, dude? And then came a fist bump. Like, all right, well, how's everything going, man?
Yeah. She's very passionate for the sport.
No, she's very passionate for the sport,
Yeah,
and she has a story to tell. She is a fighter.
Yeah.
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 I want to get her dad on too, because he's one of those old timers that he can just tell you stories forever. Like he'll talk about Joe Louis. He'll talk about Cassius Clay before he was Muhammad Ali. He'll talk about Jack Johnson. He'll talk about Sugar Ray Robinson, and the list goes on, man.
Yeah. He was there at my fight at the Valdez Hall. Yeah. Her dad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the dad was there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
We took pictures before the fight and everything.
Yeah, I remember. Who was the ring announcer there? That comedian.
The
Yeah, he's at Valdez Hall. It was the comedian. Who was it? He was on the show. Andre Covington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was the ring announcer that day. Yeah, it was Big Al Promotions, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
At the
I remember
Valdez.
that. Man, okay, let's get back at it. See, I just get start
yeah,
going and
you're
stuff,
good.
man. So you will be in the corner.
Definitely, yes. I will
Okay.
be in the corner, looking out. That's what I had more experience than him in the fighting amateurs. Wise,
Okay.
Jesus did go through some injuries. As he was an amateur.
Uh-huh.
I have a good eye for knowing what the opponent is looking for.
Okay.
In the sparrings, I'll be telling him like, hey, watch out. He's trying to come in with that double right hand right
Yeah.
now. Dodge it to your right hand.
Yeah.
Move around. So definitely we'll be in the corner, and trying, and like I said, getting them ready for the fight. Definitely,
Yeah.
it's a tough opponent. His name is Brandon Adams.
Okay.
And he's
Brandon Adams. He's the one who fought on PBC.
Oh no, that's another.
wrong Brandon Adams.
No, wait, hold on a second. Is he on that poster there?
He's not.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was just watching him last night. I think he's the one who fought Madman, right?
The Brandon Adams, Brandon Adams you're talking about. He was in the Contender.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll
Yeah.
say, dude, really already?
No,
I
he's
said,
gonna.
we
He's
better
gonna
get
fight-
Freddie over here.
He's the one who won the contender.
he did,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's gonna be fighting Charlo,
Jamal.
one of the Charlo.
Oh, hey, man, that's going to be a good fight.
That's
the World
definitely a good fight.
Championship.
Yeah,
See
definitely.
me a second. That's going to be good.
Yeah, I don't know what date it was, but yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah.
Well, you threw that name out there, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
okay, wait, what now?
Same name, different fighter.
Yeah, I was like, man.
It's
man.
well, 160. He fights at 160, I think.
Yeah, 160.
160, yeah.
160. 160, my
definitely.
man. So now, how's camp leading up to it? Tell us in 45 seconds, because we're going to come back, because we're going to take a break. But tell us right now, how's the start of camp, where we are with camp right now? Tell us in 45 seconds how we doing.
Start of camp, it's just trying to get Jesus ready. Getting that sparring in. Make sure that he gets the right sparring.
Yeah.
Definitely, because he's fighting a lefty as well, so they're both lefties.
Okay.
It'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, well, I mean, I run every day. Once a week at least I try to do sprints, and then we go up in the mountains on the hills, and we run that, and then our focus is sparring 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then strength conditioning Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and. Yeah, sometimes Saturdays go spar, we're gonna be traveling. Sparring.
Okay, well that's good, because you need to travel outside the box, and that's what I was going to talk to you about. I was going to talk about a few people that are local and they don't want to leave their area. We're going to be coming right back. Take a commercial break. Rich Ortiz here with the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. We'll be coming right back with our guests.
I'm Bob Arum, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
My name is Andre Ward.
Knocking out the competition.
Fighters Boys.
The Fighters Boys.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighters Voice Radio Show.
And we're back, Fresno, California, Mad Production Studios. My man KP puts the camera on me, and I'm over here adjusting my mouth and drinking water and stuff, but he puts it on me. It's okay. We keep the show real, we keep it exciting, and we keep it entertaining.
Yeah.
Before we went to commercial break, we were talking about your fight, and we're talking about where you are with training camp. And I said we would talk about some local fighters who don't want to leave their area. I'm not going to mention names, but I can see the closeness a lot of times. And I'll say, hey, why don't you reach out or go do some sparring outside of the box, or do what you need to do, because you got a tough fight coming up, whether it's in the cage or in the boxing ring. And a lot of them don't want to leave that area. And you said you left the area before to get some sparring before and some different training.
Yeah.
So you're adventurous in your career. You want to expand it, and you're willing to make any moves necessary. I like that.
Yeah.
So our sparring, what about, bringing Daniel Valdivia in and just have him in a southpaw stance? Because, he'll give you some good work right there.
He actually had spar with him when we had that little
I did. I saw
get-together.
that. I noticed that.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we believe in sparring is very important.
Oh, very important.
Very, very
Timing,
important. Yeah.
adjusting.
And getting those rounds, before the fight.
The conditioning.
In training camp, yeah. And we need, good sparring,
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go travel and get some pro sparring, and see where we can be able to. And we start contacting, the gyms.
Contact these guys. Get a hold of, before we leave here, Wildcard Gym, Freddie Roach,
definitely.
Marie. They got some southpaws there.
Yeah. I talked
Robert
to-
Garcia. They got some southpaws there as well.
Yeah, I talked to Brian Lua's brother, Elian. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
said,
Yeah, I like that kid.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully he'll be going down over there to Robert Garcia's, and then he said we could join him, and then we could.
I
be
know
able to get
sparring days are Thursday over there.
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Yeah, they spar on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
reach out, man. Get your
no,
work
yeah.
in.
No, that's what we need, and I mean, I feel good. I'm always feel strong, strong, and and you just get that sparring, and
Yeah.
we'll be ready for the August 2nd.
Yeah, and I think that Fresno Madera should be supportive. I mean, you even got Madman Marcos Hernandez. You've been giving up some pounds, but I'm sure he can stand in the southpaw stand just to
Yeah.
give you some work.
Yeah.
He could always use some work. Every fighter here can use some work. You got Joe Smoking Lopez. He can stand in the southpaw position just to give you some different looks, man. Because we go looking for southpaws all the time. Sometimes they're slim and none, and they're a commodity. But if you can get a right-handed fighter to switch up on you, whatever it takes just so you can get that
Yeah.
adjustment and
Get
timing.
that work, the work in, Yeah.
Exactly. When we went down there, Macho Camacho Jr. was there, and he was very impressed with you and Lua's brother.
Oh, yeah.
He also said some things about Daniel. He said, yeah, Dan, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's not letting loose. He doesn't feel comfortable. That's what he said. And with Lua's brother, he thought he was pro. Yeah, but he was impressed with you, well, just because, you know, he's a southpaw and you're a southpaw. Macho's actually right-handed, but he fights southpaw.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like Isidro Ochoa.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, man, I'm excited, man. If there's anything I can do to help, all they can say is, Richard, I can't, or I'm busy, or what weight is he? But, yeah, your brother seems to be taking care of it, man, and on the move with everything.
We appreciate it. You know, we're, like you said, we're building the team. Yeah, right now we're looking for sponsors. You know, it's been a while. I haven't fought, so all my medicals are up to, you know, like I need to.
Oh yeah, to cover your medicals.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe someone willing to, you know, sponsor me and sponsor us, you know, be very, very helpful.
We just got Rochelle, Ms. G. She actually just sponsored us as well. So for this
Okay.
fight, thank you,
Ms. G, from the Fresno Vibes.
Okay. Miss G from the Fresno Vibes, how you doing? I know you're recording today. I know you're making it happening. As we speak, you probably got somebody singing, or you got somebody cooking, or you got somebody drinking. One of the three. I like what you're doing. You're making it happen. But most of all, where did you start that at? The fighter's voice. Ms. G, I'm proud of you. You seem to fall into your own, and you're doing a great job. I do follow you. I do support you. She was like mad at me. She was, Richard, how come you can't do my show? And she was very mad. Okay, so am I supposed to show up on a Tuesday? Collins, KP, I'm not feeling too good. I'm going to do Ms. G show. I mean, we record on the same days, you know, but we'll work something out. Yeah. No, she's cool people, man. She keeps it real.
Yeah.
She's a good person.
But see, I'm going to call her on her bluff because she keeps saying, oh, Richard, I get down, bro. You know the way she talks? The way I make my tortillas, bro, I leave them on the comal just right. When they bubble, then I turn them over. Right? And I'm saying, okay, well, let's taste them and let's find out what's going on. I go, nah, my old man cleaned them up. I'm well, okay, because you know the way she talks? And I go, okay, well.
If they bubble, that means they're good.
That's what she said. I go, do you pop the bubble? She goes, no, you don't pop the bubble. You let it bubble like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, okay. She was schooling me.
Yeah.
No, she's cool. I like her. She's cool people, man. She got it going on.
Yeah.
But you know what? Got it going on again, once again, right here, August 3rd, Toscano Promotion, Stockton, California. Get your tickets, $60 VIP tickets. Was it $700 VIP table?
$700.
$700 VIP table, but how many people are sitting down?
8 people.
You got 8 people sitting down. You do the math, you put it together, because I know when you sit on those tables are not empty. They're ringside. There's a little bit of finger food there. There's some kind of like shirts, hats, and I went to the last show. They really put it together really well. They really got it going on, my man.
Yeah.
So,
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, we will be a good boxing card, you know.
It is going to be a good boxing card. Yeah, I mean, look at these guys here. They're all contenders right here. And where do these guys go? He's giving them a platform, an opportunity to compete, to excel, just like Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. Robert Garcia is putting on a great show that Sunday, a week from this Sunday. And let's not forget about, professional card and an exhibition. I got to pull this up right now, man. I mean, it's going to be, Mikey Garcia will be competing.
I guess.
Yeah. Guess who's competing against?
Terrible Morales.
It's going to be awesome. It's called Legends Collide, okay? Garcia versus Morales. Starts at 2 o'clock Sunday, and all proceeds go to the fighter that was injured during I believe, I'm not sure if it was a drive-by. I don't know all the facts, but yes, exactly. But the medical bills, every single thing, all the proceeds on that event is going to a good cause. So you know, if you got Garcia and Morales competing, you're going to have the who's who in the crowd. You're going to have the Julio Cesar Chavez's. You're going to have the Marco Antonio Barreras. You might even see Freddie Roach there, because everybody comes in this boxing unity, in this world, in this family. They stick together because they know how tough it is, and they know if you know, a lot of times these fighters don't have insurance. They don't have sponsors. So anything that they can do to bring income to help with their bills, because those bills will come back and haunt you. And at this stage, you need the best medication and the best doctors in the business.
Yeah, no, that's for a whole purpose, you know. For
exactly.
A good purpose, and it's good.
No, that's going to be good, man, because I got to promote these shows, man. I mean, they're coming up, and but let's talk about this Saturday. 209 Beatdown, Modesto, California. A little bit out of your element. It'll be inside of the cage. It'll be amateur MMA at its finest. It's going to be popping, my man. And it's right there at the Doubletree Hotel in Modesto, California. I got to pick this up right here.
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, man. You got to go down there. Actually, we're going to be giving out 2 tickets today. I didn't even get the okay from him, but if I'm promoting it, man, and getting him a little plug, we got to give out some tickets, or I got to go get my checkbook. I don't got a checkbook, but, you know, I got to give them out. I got to give out 2 tickets today, and I got to give out 2 tickets tomorrow. So let me pick this up right here. I should know more about it. Here we are right here, my man. Modesto, Central Plaza. Modesto, California. Fight start at 5 p.m. 2019 beatdown, MMA 9 at its finest. JR Entertainment, my man. JR Entertainment. And they got some dude, a ring announcer. You may know him. I mean, he has a little podcast, and, he'll be out there. He'll be the voice that day. So it's going to be happening, man. The fighter's voice will be there. They will be inside the cage. We will be introducing the fighters, and we're going to have a good time. 209 beatdown. That's this Saturday. We're going to have some kind of contest later on during the week or after the show because we need to give out a pair of tickets out there. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe you subscribe or something. I'll pull out a name randomly. Something, man. I mean, but a lot of people, let's keep it real, man. Hey, Rich, whenever there's a fight, hey, you got any tickets? Hey, Rich, come on, man. Let's keep it real, man. Help me out, subscribe, and, we can work something out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I just had to get that off my chest. Had to vent a little bit, had to keep it real a little bit. But I'm excited about this Saturday, my man. Andy Vences, Altibaron from San Jose, California. Someone's must go. Now, the winner, what I'm hearing, may be fighting, that name's being thrown up a little bit, Herring, Jamal Herring.
The winner will fight
I'm just kind of hearing different things. I know people that know people that know people. So, but first of all, my man Andy Benson, South Theodore, got to take care of business.
Yeah,
very nice guy, classy guy, blue collar. Me and KP, we've sat down there. We've had him on the show before. We've interviewed him, down to earth, man. And we'll be pulling for him. That's on the undercard of Tyson Fury. He'll be making his heavyweight debut with ESPN, with Top Rank Boxing, MGM Grand here in the States, my man. Tyson Fury. There's only one Tyson Fury, man. You know that already, right?
Yeah.
And that's a cool nickname, huh? The Gypsy King?
Yeah.
That's a sick name right there. I do kind of like King Ryan a little bit, but, Gypsy King is cool.
No, yeah, he's very tall. He's like 6'9".
Very agile, too.
Yeah. And
great head movement.
For that height and that weight.
Looks are deceiving. When you see him, you go, oh, this guy's sluggish, he can't move, but the man can fight. Got good footwork.
Good
I know you've been
boxing.
watching his footwork.
Yeah.
Good boxing skills.
No, exactly. We're going to take another break right here, and when we come back, I'm going to ask you, Hugo, what do you look for in a fighter when you're looking at a fighter, okay? Hold that thought, and I'm going to ask you the same thing. Rich Ortiz here with the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. We're simply kicking everybody in the... Exactly. You got the message loud and clear. We'll be coming right back with our guests.
I'm Bob Arum, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
My name is Andre Ward.
Knocking out the competition.
Fighters Voice!
The Fighter's Voice.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighter's Voice Radio Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Fresno, California, Mad Production Studios. We got with us trainer and brother / promoter, matchmaker, the one, the only Hugo Sanchez. And also we got Jesus, the Whip, Babyface Sanchez, who will be competing August 3rd, Stockton, California. Get your tickets. Go to his IG. Go to his website. Go to his YouTube channel. Go to his Facebook. All proceeds go to my man right here, because I know the way it works. They give you some tickets as you're a professional fighter, and if you're not signed with some of the big guys out there, you got to go out there and you got to hustle. Yeah. So please don't call my man and say, hey, do you got an extra ticket, or how much are they? When people ask how much are they, it's really, you don't know. If you're a fight fan, you know how much they are. Yeah. Get on there just like you buy your Nike Jordan 1s, and look up the tickets. You can see the prices. You can even scan exactly where you're sitting down. Just say, you know what? I need 2 tickets from you, man. I'm going to go watch you and support you. That's what we need to do, man. Because I know Fresno, they support their people here, and Madera needs to support their people.
Yeah. It helps a lot.
It does help a lot.
It shows me a lot. For example, the fight I fought here in Fresno and over there in Richmond. I have a lot of family in Richmond, California. I have like 7 aunts, and when they come and support me, it pumps me up, and gets me.
It fires you up.
Yeah, fires me up.
There's that excitement, and you know what? We got to work together. First of all, the promoter's working with you. He's giving you the opportunity, the platform. But at the same time, everybody has to work together. It's better than going all the way, because I know you fought in Tijuana before. There's people in the travel, the time, the expense, and you go out there and sometimes you're blind because you really don't know what's going on with that fighter. But to have it just an hour away, and Toscano Promotions, they take care of their people. And you know what? That's August 3rd. But I do not want to forget August 2nd, Save Center, Combate MMA, Madera's own, the beautiful. You know what? She'll kick your ass and you'll love it. Zoila Frosto, and let's not forget her mom, Frosto. Zoila Taxes, my man. I mean, bro, she is bad. When I say she is bad, she takes care of business. She helped me big time. And that's just a plug right there. But Zoila Frosso from Madera, California. Not only is she beautiful, not only is she exciting, bro, she'll kick your ass.
Yeah,
She will, bro. She
I've
will.
seen her fight, yeah. On
Yeah,
TV.
she don't mess around. Matter of fact, if you need a southpaw, bro, she'll say,
Yeah.
I'm just playing. No, but she throws kicks, though, man. No, she'll be competing on that card.
I believe we sparred yesterday. Joel Lopez, he's from Madera. I think he'll be on that card.
Oh, okay,
too.
yeah, Joel.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, when we were talking about sparring, I was going to mention Joel. See, I should have. I should have, Joel.
He's a lefty, yeah. He's more like into, he's MMA.
Yeah, but he got his hands, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
He took his glasses off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good sparring.
Yeah.
No, it is good sparring.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I bet you he said cameras off. He didn't want to be taped.
Well, we had cameras, but he didn't say.
Okay, well, no, that's cool. But I mean, well, for you though, so
For
you
us
can
to
study.
study.
Yeah,
For us to study,
exactly.
yeah.
Because that's the number one rule, and you walk into the gym, and
Yeah.
you can't just be doing it. First of all, if anybody's having a camera, it's their coach because they're going to evaluate everything. If not,
Yeah.
they'll clear it out or they'll take your
Yeah.
camera from you.
Yeah.
And you will not be invited back.
Yeah, most of the time, whatever happens in the ring, stays
Exactly.
in the sparring, it stays in there.
Unfortunately, that's not always the case, man. I
Yeah.
mean, even the legendary Andre Ward called somebody on that
Uh-huh.
because they're not supposed to discuss different things there. Because I don't want to say you're at a handicap, but you're there to work on. I don't want to use the term weaknesses. You're there to work on some things that you need work on.
Yeah.
That we're not. That's not our strongest, so we're going to work on it.
Yeah.
And I'm trusting you as a sparring partner. Don't expose me or take advantage of it. I'm here to work on it.
Yeah.
And as of you know what I'm saying?
That's what we had been taught. Like
Exactly.
there's don't get me wrong. There's times in the sparring is like
Oh,
like
I seen them
trying
heat
to-
up.
to kill each other. I mean, you have to.
Speaking of that, we went there on a Thursday. KP was there because we took the radio show to Robert Garcia's boxing. Jose Ramirez was sparring, and one of the sparrings let loose. So Jose had to let him know, okay,
Yeah.
do you really want to do that?
Yeah.
And Jesus let loose. And when you see that body shot live in front of you, man,
he has some good body shots.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Very intelligent fighter. So as you were saying, yeah, those sparring matches, they heat up.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely, yeah. But out of everything, it's just it's work.
Exactly.
It's work because
Work and respect.
Yeah, respect because maybe that same sparring partner, you're gonna need him sometime again, and you don't want to have some, like problems like I can't spar you anymore because we had, in the sparring we took it like a fight,
Unfortunately, boxing is a short career, but fighters, they need each other as far as work, advice, even trainers.
Yeah.
I mean, so when you see a trainer in a fighter, they go their separate ways. They both take the high road for the most part because you never know if they're going to unite or they're going to be in the same gym again. So you really don't want to burn any bridges, man.
Yeah.
And the nature of the game, there's a lot of pride involved. But the main thing is that a lot of people don't exercise, Hugo, and that's respect. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you guys have the quality. Like I said, when I see this tandem, it kind of reminds me of Daniel Valdivia and his brother.
Definitely. Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel, any fight news coming up or anything? Do you know of anything going on with him?
He has posted that fight coming soon, but not really. Like,
Not any fight day, but I think he's fighting soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see him
He's-
again in the ring.
He's a
He's
very
excited.
nice person too.
Oh,
So
very
humble-
nice guy.
Humble guy.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So hopefully, we'll be able to see him. See when he's gonna fight again.
No, exactly, man. I mean, yeah, he's good for the sport, man. We need to see him. He's honestly, he's been missing in action for a little while.
Yeah.
But that was quite an opportunity for him to come on the contender and
Yeah.
let his hands go. And him and Madman, they got into a very close fight, man. It was a good fight. It was entertaining. And
Controversial.
Well, yeah, controversial. I wasn't there. I just went, but the way TV can edit different things. Like I said, I wasn't there. But I talked to a few fighters in the house, and they said, man, that was a very close fight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
it was, as watching it on TV.
Let's bring it back to Fresno.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back to the 559.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about this, we can't talk about boxing without talking about, finally, Jose Ramirez, the WBC super lightweight champion of the world, is putting his undefeated record on the line against Maurice Hooker, who's the WBO super lightweight champion of the world, also putting his unbeaten record on the line. Champion versus champion. What's your whole take on that? And especially, it's in Maurice Hooker's backyard. What's your whole take on that, Hugo?
Definitely, I think Jose Ramirez is gonna have to, step it onto someone else's backyard.
Yeah.
He's not the favorite anymore. Take it to him. I think Hooker is a type of boxer. Ramirez is the puncher, so he's gonna have to cut off that ring and go to the body early, get him tired for the later rounds.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you follow Regis at all? Rigaro?
I don't, but I was gonna say I think when he's talking about against Maurice Hooker, I was thinking about Regis.
Regis.
Regardless, because that's been going on for
I
so
can't wait
long.
for that fight.
Yeah, most likely he will be winning the tournament, you know, and hopefully they'll be able to, you know, Jose Ramirez, I believe that he will beat Hooker, and then 2-2, you know, 2 belts and 2 belts.
Unify the 140
You
division.
know what? I like them. I like Regis too, because we've had him on the show a couple times, and we've talked many times off camera, and he's a likable guy. He is, and when it's all said and done, he really doesn't say anything disrespectful to Jose. He just said, Richard, Jose just happens to have a belt, and I want that belt.
No, definitely.
Whether it's not Jose or if it's somebody else, whoever has that belt.
Yeah.
But I will say that, I'll tell you leading up to the fight, because I talked to him, I said, hey, who do you have, Ramirez or Maurice Hooker? And I'm not going to tell everybody who he's picking exactly. I'm going to do that week.
Yeah.
I may have him on the show that week before he goes to training camp. I mean, very nice guy, man, and he's crazy, man. I mean, he's a fighter. He's jumping out of airplanes. He's riding a quad. He's chasing alligators. He's fighting with snakes. And you know, like when you drop people off in the woods and they got to survive?
Yeah.
Well, they dropped him off for 24 hours. He goes, no, go ahead. I got this. And stood for another 24 hours, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like eating plants and strawberries and, hey.
Steve Oren type.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's good, you know.
No, exactly.
A lot of
And I
people
go, what
can.
do you want to do? I mean, you're just out here. And he goes, nah, I heard Bigfoot out there, so I want to see what's up with him. I said, okay, my man. He's making it happen. Very entertaining, too, man.
Definitely, yeah.
And how about you on the Jose Ramirez versus Maurice Hooker? How do you see it?
Oh, well, I mean, come on. How do you think I see it? I see Ramirez, and you know, KP, we're going to go ahead and roll all the way through, okay? I see Ramirez, he already knows that he has to neutralize that right hand.
Yeah.
And the way he's going to neutralize that right hand is he's going to make his game plan is he's going to have to make Maurice Hooker timid about throwing that right hand. That every time he throws it, he's going to have to pay with either a left hook to the body or that big left hook to the head.
That body.
Yeah.
And he really matches up very well to right-handers. Jose seems to not struggle, but it's still a mystery to him with southpaws. He's been very successful because he's still undefeated, but I think Maurice Hooker is made to order for Jose Ramirez, and I'm looking for a stoppage within the 12 rounds. I don't know exactly what round yet. Now, I do see Jose coming victorious, and not because, okay, he's from Avenal or because I have him here on my phone, but styles make fights, and Jose Ramirez, he has that pedigree, he has that tenacity, and he has that will to step up in the pocket, because anybody that throws a body punch with all their corazon inside the pocket, commits to it, that takes a set. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, and I'm not saying anything bad, but Triple G, I'm a Triple G fan, but on that rematch against Canelo, he didn't commit to that body shot because that right hand was coming over the top.
Yeah.
So, but Jose Ramirez, he commits to it just like Julio Cesar Chavez does.
Yeah, I like him.
I got Jose Ramirez winning that fight.
Yeah,
definitely.
he worked hard. You know, he
does work hard.
He always, you know, good, be in good shape. You know, ready for. He's a world champion. You know, and yeah. I have seen him. It surprised me that the past fight, I think it was the one, I forgot his name. What was his name? Cepeda?
Yeah.
That surprised me that, you know, it was a kind of difficult fight for him, you know, because...
Cepeda can fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he can fight, and the confidence that he had knowing that he had Freddie Roach in his corner and supposedly, quote unquote, had all the secrets of Jose Ramirez. And when I talked to Freddie, I interviewed him after that fight. I said, what was said in that fight between you two? And he said nothing but respect. And he said, I told my guy we can outbox this guy. I told my guy we can't outfight him. Meaning, because, I mean, you know, he's not going to say, oh, well, he's nothing. He's very smart. That was the game plan. Jose won the championship rounds, in my opinion. I was there. It was very close. But Jose pulled out the 11th and 12th round like a true champion.
Definitely,
Yeah. And even with Antonio Orozco, I felt like Antonio Orozco...
He came to fight, too.
Yeah, he came fight. He did his job, you know. And so, you know, it will be a good, exciting fight. Yeah, unification fights always...
Well, you got to remember, once you're the champion... There's no, okay, I'm going to fight this guy, he lives over here in Clovis, or I'm going to fight this one guy, and we're going to wake him up and see if he wants a fight. No, they're going to bring you contenders, and all these guys that take the fights, they're not necessarily taking them for the paydays, they're taking them for the golden opportunity of that green strap, and they truly believe they can win. Every single fighter that Jose has fought truly believed at one point in time that I can win the fight.
Definitely.
And Jose took that belief away with those body shots early.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. What do you have to say to all the family, the friends that follow you here on The Fighter's Voice, man?
I mean, what I got to tell them is just, you know, thank you for always have been supporting me, always asking me, when are you going to fight again? When are you going to fight again? You know, my family, my my friends, just come out and support me. I'll be fighting my 6th professional fight, and I'm very excited for it. And always, working hard, be ready for it and give you guys a good entertainment fight.
There you go. Hugo, what can we expect August 3rd when both you and your brother walk through those ropes? And you got a fight in yourself. Your fight is making sure he's well taken care of.
Yeah,
so what could the fans expect August 3rd?
Definitely, expect with our hands held high after that fight, never look for the knockout because the knockout will come for itself.
Yeah.
But as long as Jesus gets in there, and showing everybody that he still has that, in him, he still has that lion, that hunger.
Yeah.
He still wants it,
Well, there you go. My man KP, we still got 3 minutes rolling, right? Because I don't see it on the clock. Oh, and roll all the way through? Okay, we're going to wrap it up in about 1 minute. But I do want to say this. My man, Alti Baron, I'm going to be rooting for you, my man. I will be rooting for you. I'm going to be nervous just like you. But you know what? I had a talk today with one of my friends, and he said, Andy's ready. I said, yes, he's ready mentally, physically, and spiritually. He's been waiting for his opportunity, and this is one step closer to get him to his dream, to his opportunity. You're going to have to go through war. You're going to have to go through some rough elements that you've never been through. But, my man, I'm very confident, and I know you will be victorious. And I know you will be the next featherweight champion of the world. Your time will come, and when that time comes, I'm going to be there sitting ringside, cage side, or by your side. Plain and simple, period, because I'm just not one that says, oh, yeah, I like this guy, but I'm not going to go to your fights. And you've shown class from day one. You come all the way from San Jose to come on the Fighter's Voice show at times, and you've been more than a friend. And most of all, you're a warrior, you're a family man, and I do love and respect what you stand for. I say all that, man, because it's a large measure, but that needs to be said. I wanted to show my respect because Andy gives his respect to the Fighter's Voice.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. He's always I've seen him fight, on TV, and he's a good fighter, and he's a lefty too. I think.
Oh, he can fight conventional.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times he'll turn around and fight southpaw, but to test his fighter, to try to bait him in, and then he'll turn around and do what he has to do.
Hopefully he can rematch with Eric De Leon. Man.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Who'd you have winning that fight? It's okay. This is boxing.
I had Andy, up winning, and then Eric De Leon came back. I think it was a fair draw, honestly.
Who'd you have winning that fight?
That one, I can remember, maybe a draw, but maybe, in my opinion, I don't know, it's just Andy was, even though he was the smaller guy, because Eric De Leon, I feel like Andy was outboxing him.
Well, let me say this. On paper, Andy was supposed to get knocked out. And I've heard it from some close people, a former trainer, former people in his camp. On paper, Andy was supposed to get stopped. Andy gave him a boxing lesson. Yeah. I believe Eric did close the gap and had his time. But as far as the cleaner punches and punches and bunches, a lot of people won't agree. But I was ringside, and then the last 4 rounds, I'm watching it with the legendary. Oh, and I want to say congratulations to Lee Samuels, inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I had the privilege of watching the fight with Lee Samuels, because we were in the tent, because it was at StubHub and it was raining like crazy. But no, that would be a good fight. I'd like to see Andy defend his title once he gets that chapter in his life, and that'll be good. Hey, Rich Ortiz here, The Fighter's Voice. Don't forget to subscribe to www.youtube.com/The Fighter's Voice. Go to the website, www.thefightersvoice.com. Leave comments, say what you want. And I know we didn't talk too much about, what's the guy's name who wants to fight Tom Cruise, man? Justin Bieber, my man. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We got tomorrow's show with Carol, the cut woman, will be in studio. Manuel Robles was supposed to be in, but as you know, he's in Mexico with the heavyweight champion of the world. That's Andy Ruiz Jr. We'll bring him back on the show later on. And also Brian Lua, I made contact with him. Isidro Ochoa, they may be stopping by tomorrow. We're going to see how that goes. Remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do you. Remember to subscribe. We're going to be giving out some tickets this Saturday, Modesto, California, 209 Beatdown, amateur MMA at its finest. It's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.
Never down for the count. It's just another wrap. Thanks for listening to the Fighter's Voice Radio Show. Catch us again next week.
Same when, same how.
And always stay connected to the Fighter's Voice on social media. So, on behalf of Richard Ortiz, Cole Escovedo, our special guests, and the whole crew right here at the Fighter's Voice Radio Show, saying see ya next week, right here on the Fighter's Voice.